We're back with another episode. Okay, quick and dirty. That's my stage name.
And easy.
If you were a stripper, what would your strip name be?
Big Mama. Or Miss Mamas.
Miss Mamas.
Miss Mamas. What would yours be?
I don't know.
I would definitely be Miss Mamas. Give it up for Miss Mama.
That's a really good one.
I'll put like tassels on my tits. hey, everybody.
Yeah, I would want to be like Sugar Tits or something.
Not Sugar Tits.
Now to the main stage, Sugar Tits. Just have like sprinkles on my tits.
like a cupcake.
Like the nipples are cherries. The rest is.
And I come out the side. You already know. Get all your coughs out now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Face Off podcast. I'm Fowler.
I'm Fleming.
And we're here on this
are.
day to do the stuff and talk to you, the people.
Yes, absolutely. How was your week this past week?
I know what you're thinking. I sound a little different.
Yeah, you sound like you need a COVID test.
Or
you better
four.
not have COVID.
I need a lot of things after this weekend.
Yo, I really want y'all to understand how difficult it is to do a podcast with someone who's never in town. This girl has a whole ass house, full-time job, family, friends, everything outside of the city that she resides in.
What can't she do? That's on my Sagittarius moon.
Keep your immune system up to par.
Yeah, no. So I feel like I told you last week, I was like, I've been keeping off a sickness for the last 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. I've been like trying to keep it at bay because I felt like it was coming.
God said, got your ass.
When I tell you the devil works hard.
But Fowler works harder, maybe.
So I've been feeling sick, whatever. It's been okay. Not too bad. Just kind of feels like crazy allergies. Also, the weather in South Texas, well, everywhere, but South Texas has been like 77, 40,
yeah,
70.
Yeah.
It's just like back and forth. So my body's like wants to get sick, but then the sun comes out.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to leave for Dallas Thursday afternoon. I was going to work half a day because I'm all about the grind. You know me.
Because remember, she was supposed to be staying in town for a little bit longer.
No, because this was my fun February.
You've been having fun for fucking ever.
No, this was my fun February because I thought my contract was going to be over. So I made all these little trips. We were going to do Vegas. I was going to do Dallas. And then I was going to do Orlando.
I don't even want to see what your bank account looks like.
Oh, I haven't looked at it. That's the fun game that I play with myself.
It just keeps going through.
It's
You're like approved.
It's a gift card at this point. It's a Visa gift card. I'm waiting for that shit to get fucking declined. When we were at Nobu, I was like, it's probably going to be today.
Right. I'll go to Whataburger to get a fry. Like,
yeah. So I was like, I'm going to work half a day on Thursday. I'm going to head up to Dallas earlier because originally the plan was to go to the Mavs-Spurs games. But due to the fact that the Spurs aren't giving what they should be giving, we didn't go.
Okay.
So I was feeling sick. I'm excreting an insane color of mucus from a lot of orifices.
Which is why I saw everything down when she leaves.
And so I wake up Thursday morning, waking up in the morning.
Thinking about so many things.
Please listen to the story. I wake up in the morning. I don't know if I told you all this, but I lost my glasses. They disappeared. I have one pair of glasses. They disappeared. Cleaning lady doesn't know where they are. No one's been able to find them. So I'm glassesless. So I don't see anything till I put my contacts on. So I put my contacts on to brush my teeth. No big deal. I'm in the car and I'm like, God, there feels like there's something in my tooth. That's weird. I just brushed my teeth. So I like go like with my pinky nail just to like flick it out. Cute. And it feels like there's something really big or something doesn't feel right. I look in the mirror. There is a chunk of my tooth missing.
Oh my God.
I have to show you this picture. I looked like a pirate.
Now people are going to want to see it.
I was like,
but we're not going to show you.
I looked in the rearview mirror and I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with my tooth? You
got to fix it. I don't see anything.
Well, listen.
Oh, it's right. The rest of the story. Sorry, I apologize.
So I'm driving into work and I'm like, well, shit, dude. Like, I can't not have a part of, like, I'm freaking out because you know how I have veneers all on the top.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I've had done to the bottom. I'm like, was it a crown? Was it a filling? Are my teeth just rotting out of my mouth? Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on? So what would I do but FaceTime my mother immediately?
Of course. That's the number one rule. You have to.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, this is like a gap.
But I don't have a gap.
Right.
And for one to pop up overnight, that was a little suspicious.
Yeah.
So I call my mom. She's in a dark room. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I had to call into work. I have a horrible headache. And I was like, okay, we'll get it together because I need you to make me a dentist appointment. I look homeless. And she's like,
28-year-old cannot make her own dentist appointment.
Literally.
Sad.
I can't. She's just so good at it. So bless her heart. She called, like, because they open at 8 a.m. She calls. They only have one appointment with my dentist at 10:30. And I know my dentist, we're family friends. So I was like, cool, he'll work me in. So I go to work. I see like a patient and a half. I told them like, hey, first of all, I'm only here for half a day. So you're lucky I even showed up. But
very true.
You got to move some shit around because this. And then I hadn't eaten, right? Because it just, early morning, whatever, all these things. I was like, God, I need to drink some water. Took a sip of water. It felt like someone took a nail into like just, yes, exactly. And I was like, oh, we are not doing this. Mind you, at that point, I'm still like boogers just like running down my face. My whole sinus cavity is just collapsing on itself. Lord Every Jesus. Sign is pointing to, don't go to Dallas.
Right.
I refuse to. No, I will not accept defeat. I have a plan. We're sticking to it.
Clearly, that book of The Art of Saying No
wasn't working.
No.
Well, and I was going to see my friend Megan. Shout out to you, Megan. I'm obsessed with her. And she's like, I've got the house ready. She did all these things. She made all these reservations. She's so fucking cute. And I was like, I'm not going to not go. And then all my other friends are going to be there and I'm the one that's going to stay home. Absolutely not. I get to the dentist and the lady does my x-rays because I walk in. He's like, what the hell did you do to your mouth? And I was like, I have no idea. She does the x-rays. She's like, I can see it's a filling that fell out. But also there's another filling a couple teeth over and that one looks a little sketchy too. And I was like, can we focus? I have to be in Dallas in a couple hours. Like I'm just here for like a patch job. Come on. Yeah. So he looks at my tooth. He's like, okay, I did that. And then I'm also like, I hope this isn't going to be like thousands of dollars. My money's been counted for. Yeah. I got bottles to buy in Dallas. I call my mom and I'm like, hey, what's our money looking like? Like, we're going to have to pull some funds here because if it's like $2,000. Right. Because I just don't know what it is. So
the dentist is expensive.
Tell me. And my insurance. Oh, anyway.
Insurance is a whole other thing.
Yeah. So he looks at the filling. He's like, that's easy. I did that. It fell clean out. I don't even think I have to numb you. And I was like, whoa, hey. What do you mean you have to numb me?
Yeah, let's not play that game.
Yeah. And he was like, trust me. Like, it's going to be fine. I don't even have to numb you. He's like, and then so the lady, the freaking dental assistant pipes up and she's like, can you look at this other tooth too while you're in there? And I was like,
listen here, Rebecca.
I was like, listen, I thought you and I were getting along just fine. Right. All right. And he looked at it and he was like, ooh, that one has a cavity under it. I will probably have to numb you for that. And we're going to have to drill a little bit. And I was like, ugh.
God damn.
So he goes in, he does this. First of all, amazing job. If you need a dentist in San Antonio, let me know. I have one for you. But he fills the one that, makes me look like Shabba Ranks or something. Crazy.
People love Shabba Ranks.
I know. I do too. And he fills that really quick and he's like, do you want me to try doing that other one without anesthesia?
No.
Well, at that point I was looking at the clock like, how long is it going to take for you to numb me and drill that shit? And I was like, you know what? Let's just fucking do it. Oh my God. Just try it. Raw dogged it. Because that's how dedicated I am to the cause. Got Jesus 2 teeth filled in like half an hour. Only cost me $23.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. Look at God.
Look at God.
All signs were pointing to yes. Got my ass in gear, booked it to Dallas, made it in time.
Good for you.
Proceeded to get extremely sick.
I was going to say.
I have never been sicker in my entire life. I sounded horrible.
Use numbing medicine.
Yeah. So my teeth were fine, but I just sounded horrible. I was draining. I had a horrible sinus headache. I got some antibiotics and we're fine. But then I kept losing my voice every night, so I sounded like Bane or something.
Anyway, to you.
Yeah, exactly. But hey,
you made
girls got to do what a girl's got to do. I had a reservation at Nobu, and we weren't going to miss it.
When was your reservation? On Thursday or Friday?
It was on Saturday.
You could have been late.
No, because there was a lot of reservations.
Megan seems like she's a planner girl.
She's a planner girl.
And she sticks to an agenda.
Megan is like hey, here's the 6 hottest restaurants in Dallas right now. I've been wanting to go to all these places. You're coming. I made reservations. Yeah. Couldn't miss it.
See, me and my friends were the opposite. We're just like, Chipotle, awesome.
We did do McDonald's for breakfast this morning. Yeah. Because I'm not a throw up girl. I'm not a hangover girl.
You're not?
I mean,
you're definitely a hangover girl.
I'm a hangover girl, but I'm not like I'm going to throw up and all this shit. I'm just like, I feel like.
You must not see you when you're hungover.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all that to say, I woke up this morning feeling fine. I wasn't hungover. We called it an early night. And I took my antibiotic on an empty stomach.
horrible decision.
I feel bad for every patient. I've been like, yeah, you're nauseous. Let's get up. I've never been this nauseous before. Threw up.
Yeah, it gets bad.
It was so bad, awful. Thankfully, Megan has like a freaking Costco pack of Zofran. Took some of that, and then it's just like I ate a little bit of McDonald's, got on the road. But it was just like, man, what a weekend.
Yeah, and again, she can't blame anybody but herself because she keeps doing this.
So I will say this is all my fault, 100%. Yes. I am taking a hiatus from the open road for the month of March, I think.
If you believe that Fowler is taking a hiatus, please put in the comments, I believe.
I was celebrating Black History Month the best way I knew how.
You only had 11 days.
I really took advantage of them.
And now Black History Month is done.
I know.
We're done.
I know.
Unfortunately. Actually, we're not. We're going to keep on celebrating, keeping this train
Every
going.
month is Black History Month.
That's right. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Give a hand clap of praise for Black History Month. But
so yeah, my tummy is happy. I ate such good stuff. You've never been to Nobu, yeah?
No, because what kind of food do they sell?
It's like Asian, Peruvian fusion. It's like sushi, sashimi, fish.
Seafood, no.
A little bit of steak.
I don't eat seafood.
You don't eat seafood. You just eat veggies, huh?
I mean, starches, carbs.
Starches.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. Would you go for the vibes?
No. If I have to dress up, absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, you do have to dress up.
Like, if I'm going to eat somewhere, I am never going to dress up to come into your restaurant. And I don't want you to change your standards. I personally will not patronize that particular area. Because if I'm a big girl. If I'm going to eat, I'm going to eat. I'm not doing all that.
So this is also one of the places, like, if you go to Nobu and you are satiated at the end of your meal, you're rich. You are a very wealthy person. This, for normal people, is where you go to, like, have a cute drink, some overpriced snack foods.
We're in a recession.
I know, but it's so yummy.
No. You know what's not yummy? Homelessness, okay? We're in a fucking recession.
I'm on a toothless, not homeless, not toothless situation, you know?
You just had to pay to get your teeth fixed, and you're like, I'm going to pay for Nobu.
Something about me, I'm going to pay for overpriced sushi. It's so damn delicious.
Please give her a gift card to your restaurant or something.
Please. I need a lifetime supply of yellowtail jalapeno and crispy rice.
Is that yellowtail? Is that a fish or?
It's like a thinly sliced fish in this kind of soy sauce situation with jalapeno on top of it. Oh, so good.
See, I don't eat seafood. I've never liked seafood, and I've tried a bunch of stuff.
I know, because you're from Florida, so you would have tried good seafood.
Oh yeah. I mean, my family has had fish fries and conch. And have you ever had conch before?
I have in the Bahamas.
I don't like conch.
You don't like conch? That doesn't even taste like anything.
I don't like. And my uncle makes a really good conch fritters. I mean, my family fights over it.
I've never had it fried. I've only had it in ceviche and just like.
Oh no, they look like little patties or like pancakes, kind of sort of like you can make conch like that. Conch fritters. I like the breading, but not the actual conch itself. No.
Interesting.
Yes, I don't like fish. I don't like shrimp.
No sushi.
No, I mean I do tempura rolls. Veggie tempura.
Fried. Yeah, because they're fried.
Yeah, they're really good.
Okay, so that would have been a waste for you. I'm glad I haven't brought you there yet.
No, definitely don't.
Okay.
Do they have dessert at least?
They do have dessert. I've never had dessert there because it's like I've already spent so
$75 on one piece of shrimp. Okay,
yeah. So I have to draw the line somewhere.
And the dessert, that's it. Okay.
Well. Yeah. How was your weekend without me?
My weekend was amazing without you.
Nice. Great.
I had to cut my grass because like you were talking about the weather. Now it's like there was a snowstorm or whatever, like a blizzard or whatever in LA, which is weird.
That is insane. Not to cut you off, but everyone's videos of because I have friends in LA, not like. Mm-hmm. I have friends in LA, but I know people who are in LA, posh. And they're posting all these videos of it snowing. It looks crazy.
Well, the thing is, I hope that it comes back over to San Antonio specifically because the thing is the weather keeps changing, and so I went out to cut my grass this week because I was like, you know what, it's looking real raggedy. People who walk past my house, I know they're like, oh, this girl take care of grass. Like, fuck you, if you're not gonna cut it, screw you. Anyway, so I had to just trim it up and trim some of the little branches and whatever. But it was actually nice and cool. I mean, I broke a little sweat, but it was nice and cool. And then I went and got my booty rubbed on. However, y'all, I just gotta tell y'all this. So y'all know how I go once a month to get my booty rubbed on, right? And so I won't tell my massage therapist's name anymore because I don't want him to get increased clientele and then I can't.
She won't even share him with me.
So yes, I am definitely gatekeeping him. However, this past weekend when I got my booty rubbed on,
son of a bitch,
what?
I was supposed to make a brow appointment at 7.
You
and I missed it.
Yeah, you were gonna miss that regardless.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
Yeah. So anyway, so when I went to him this weekend, like he rubbed my booty, which is perfectly fine, but he just neglected my whole back, and I was like, dude, like I wanted a full body, mind you. I was 10 minutes late because I fell asleep. Anyway, that's not the point. Neither here nor there. However, I just felt like he didn't love on me like he usually does. So I don't know if he, is pissed at me or he's just going through some hard times. So prayers up for my massage therapist. I don't know. He just didn't give me no love. Not the same kind of loving that I'm used to. So I was a little perturbed. But yeah. I'm just saying.
Perturbed, she says. Y'all, unlike some people, I don't gatekeep the, what are they called? The people in my life who make me beautiful and make my life easier.
I've told his name multiple times on this podcast.
Yeah, but you've never told me where he works or how to get, or which location it is so that I can go.
I definitely have told you that.
I don't think you've told me what location.
I'll tell you the location.
Anyway,
you just can't fall in love with him. That's all.
See, here's my problem: is I tell everyone because I'm like, you have to experience this, and then I get screwed over because they get booked out.
Here's the thing: Alyssa will tell you people that she goes to, and they will be booked the fuck up, or they will move to a whole new city like Caprice did. Yes, I'm still pissed at you, Caprice. One of the reasons why I locked my hair, because you went ahead and moved to Dallas or Houston, wherever you moved. You moved out of San Antonio. Either way,
I support small business.
Then the brow lady, you can never get an appointment.
Well, I keep telling everyone because I'm just so excited about the brows.
Then the nail lady.
Oh.
That was a whole debacle. So yeah, she's gonna recommend great people. You're never gonna be able to get in with them, or they're gonna move.
I can't even get in with them at this point.
Exactly.
Okay.
But other than that, my weekend was good.
I'm so glad. Well, you've been going strong with him for a while.
2 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been in love with my massage therapist for 2 years. I'm in love with his hands. Let me correct that. I've been in love with his hands for 2 years. Yeah.
Nice.
Once a month.
He knows your body then, huh?
He does. Because a lot of times when stuff is really hurting, because I did cut my grass and I was using my chainsaw and stuff to try to prune some of my trees and bushes and whatnot. There are certain parts of my body that just starts to tweak. And I don't even have to tell him specifically where to go because he'll go in there and dig in. And I'm just like, I didn't come here for all that. But he still gets it anyway. And I'm like, damn, how do you know my body like that? Man.
So you guys are in a pretty serious relationship.
We are. I tip him very well, I think. I mean, I didn't tip him yesterday because I just felt like he was... You're like, he didn't give me the love that I needed. I was like, damn you. I was ready to tip too, but he didn't love me the way that I needed to be loved on. So.
Over the weekend, Megan tipped a bathroom attendant.
Oh, y'all went to fancy places. Okay.
It was at a club, club full of black people.
Okay.
This group of white guys gets bottle service. And you know how the bottle girls come out with Also, Jacquees was there, I think.
Jacquees? Who the fuck is that? Oh, me. I fucking hate that dude's voice. I would rather listen to Trey songs all day than to fucking listen to goddamn Jacquees. What the fuck? Me, he. Sounds like
there's this group of white guys, and when you get bottle service, they'll bring out like a marquee kind of thing, and you can put whatever you want on it. It said fucking Trump 24.
You should have.
I was like,
threw something at
in
them.
This place full of these African Americans
during Black History Month,
we left promptly. But anyway, Megan tipped the bathroom attendant $20 to get 2 mints, and I was like, Megan,
you could have went to Walmart and got a 5-pound bag for $5.
She just is a real lover of the people.
That's awesome.
But we're really big tippers over here.
No, I am too. I don't go to restaurants with people who do not tip. If you don't tip, I don't.
You have to tip.
But okay,
that's a turn.
Can we talk about this real quick? Let's segue real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get into the episode.
Segue is my middle name.
I think American tipping culture is so incredibly toxic. And I think it's because a lot of these companies and businesses, specifically restaurants, have found a way to get around being responsible for their staff. And what I mean by that is that the restaurants are now putting the burden on the consumer to now pay for the salary of the waitress, the bathroom attendants, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, if you can't afford to pay waitresses and waiters, you don't need to have a restaurant open, period. Because there's no reason why your base pay is $5 an hour.
Isn't that crazy? And
then people are getting mad because you don't tip $20. Like, well, I'm here to enjoy a restaurant or whatever the case may be. Even like, at the airport, if somebody's lifting my bag and stuff, like I'm a person who, I tip skycaps and whatnot. Cause my dad used to work at the airport for like 40 years. So he worked at the airport. So I'm a huge, huge tipper. But my thing is, when people expect a tip, like if you have a DoorDash or something, there's been this whole thing like on social media about people, no tip, no trip, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, people don't have to tip you. Like I totally get it's a tip. Like we don't. The fact that you expect it to me is a little bit entitled, and I don't like that because again, you're taking the responsibility away from the actual employer. And you, as a restaurant owner, as a business owner, you should be paying your staff accordingly what they are worth. And the fact that you're not, and you're leaving it to the consumers. And then we're like, people are scared to not tip because we're like, well, we don't want you to shit in our fucking donuts. It's like, what the fuck?
But I will say, if I'm with you and you're a bad tipper, that gives me the ick.
Oh yeah, I'll never go to a restaurant with you if you don't tip.
No. Okay, do you like when the tip is included?
No, I don't.
So the last couple restaurants we went to, the tip was included. And I can't tell if I like that because I hate doing math. Or if I hate it because I always forget that they included the tip, so I add an extra tip on the tip.
I just personally don't believe that the restaurants who add the tips in, that they actually give the tip money to the waiters and the waitresses. That's why I don't like to have that included.
Oh, and I like taxed, right?
And the thing is too, anytime I'm going to a restaurant, I always carry cash. I never put the tip on my credit card because I want to make sure that it's not some type of like house fee where it's like all the waiters are having to put in this pot, and then you're just exactly. So I just give them cash, and I'm like, no, let me put it in your hand. I don't leave it in the little billfold or whatever. I literally put it in their hand. And then sometimes too, like I mean, I've done this a bunch of times, but I'll, depending on how your service is, I'll be like, hey, pick a number between 1 through 9, and whatever your number you pick, I'll add a 0 to it.
So the way my bank account works, no.
How many times do I actually go out to eat though?
That's true.
Because I cook, I meal prep. So when I go out,
and I always have drinks when I go out, so that bill's a little steep.
See, and I never drink when I go out.
Alcohol is such a freaking...
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's a joke. I should go sober.
Or you should just create your own alcohol.
Oh my God, even better.
Yeah. So
just
you can
lean
drink it
into
anytime
it.
You want to. Exactly.
Bathtub moonshine.
Oh.
No?
That'll put hair on your chest.
Ooh, okay. Anyway, let's do the things.
Yeah, so anyway, speaking of hair on your chest, let's talk about some men. Chris Brown.
Oh, Christopher, man, oh man, has he just launched himself back into social media in the best way, back into the public's eye?
He actually hasn't. People keep bringing him out, and he's trying to just mind his business. So
I don't think he's minding his business.
I think he is.
Because when he goes on these social media rants, you're not minding your business.
But the reason why he goes on the rants is because somebody always calls him out, and it's calling to mind his business and bring him out of his little shell. Like, so for this past week, Chloe Bailey, who is the other half duo to
Chloe and Hallie.
I was like, they definitely don't have a group name. They're just Chloe and Hallie.
They're just sisters, not even twins.
Exactly. So anyway, Chloe revealed that she has a song with Chris Brown and that the visuals were getting ready to come out. The song was getting ready to come out, and people were just like, Chloe Bailey, we cannot believe you decided to do a song. And I'm like, why wouldn't you do a song?
Chris Brown is a solid choice.
He's an amazing singer.
Bangers on bangers with that one. Like, it fits the vibe.
He's a woman. And then the girl from the Premises, what's her name? I don't even know her real name.
I always want to say, is it Keely?
Keely from 3LW.
Prometheus.
Yeah, and I'm like, this girl has not had a career since.
What does 3LW stand for?
Three Little Women. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
That would be
I really don't know.
Keep talking, I'll figure it out.
But yeah, she came out and was like, I can't believe you were, this man is a woman beater and blah, blah, blah. Ma'am, did he beat you? Shut the fuck up.
Okay, but also, did you see what he said?
What?
He was like, if y'all are going to keep bringing up shit from when I was 17 years old.
Well, that's,
and I was like,
fair.
okay, here's the thing. You weren't 17.
We was 17.
He was, when he beat Rihanna, he was not 17.
Okay. How old was he? 18?
Probably like 19.
It's not the point, but that's years ago.
Also, we all read the police report, sir. Third of all.
Okay, so can he not atone?
Okay, but also remember the time he fucked up Karrueche too?
Karrueche, man.
Mams has a fucking lifetime restraining order on him.
I have an unpopular opinion about Karrueche.
Lifetime restraining order.
No. I have a very unpopular opinion about Karrueche because she only dated him to get into business. And I'm not saying that she deserved to get her ass beat in any kind of way, but I'm just saying, bitch, wherever there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, so stop with the bullshit. Anywho, neither here nor there. I just personally believe that Chris Brown has paid his debt to society. He has paid. He has paid his debt to Rihanna. Rihanna has forgiven him, okay? And she has moved the hell on. This man with anger management, he went to jail. He had to pay restitution. He lost millions of dollars on contracts, whatever the case may be. This happened years ago. You have convicted felons who are out here trying to make a better life for themselves, but you keep bringing up their drug records and you keep bringing up their criminal past. It's the same scenario. Like, this man has, get the fuck over it. It happened. He atoned for it. Rihanna has forgiven him. Move the fuck on, people.
Okay, my only thing with that
she told Oprah. She did tell.
I do remember that interview, and she was like, "I'm over it." I don't think she's over it.
She was like, "I've forgiven him."
So everybody leave him the fuck alone.
Right.
It's because she still loved him. I feel like. Do you remember his documentary?
No.
Well, he was basically like, "Man, that was really fucked up. I come from a broken home." Everyone was like,
"Why else would you do that, though?" I mean,
I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, people sell drugs because they come from broken homes. People do a lot of crazy things.
3LW does stand for Three Little Women.
It does?
Which,
wow.
3LW is way better than Three Little Women. What are y'all thinking?
That sounds really pedophile.
So anyway, he is just living his own life now.
I
he
just
was
really want
like,
y'all to leave. I am not a Chris Brown stan. I'm not. And I've heard about the things that they're like, oh, if you're dark skinned, he doesn't want you in his thing, allegedly.
He's done some problematic shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with me, because you know why? I'm never trying to get in his face. All I'm saying is Chris Brown has atoned for him, for the thing that he did to Rihanna, which was the abuse. He's atoned for it. He's asked for forgiveness. He's paid his debt to her.
And obviously y'all don't care, because he's still one of the most streamed and bought artists.
And he keeps winning awards. I mean, they don't want to honor him.
Here's my question. How do you feel about, you know how they'll always come out with these artists and be like, they're colorist, and they said no dark skin girls in their section, and la da 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 da. Because half of me is like, well, yeah, that's fucked up. But the other half is like, it's their fucking section. And everyone has a preference. I mean, and if it's not you, it's not you.
Why are we fighting to be included? If you know that this man has a history of not wanting darker skinned women in his section, stop. Number one, stop supporting him. Number two, stop going over there. That's it. Like, that's it. I don't understand why we keep trying to force stuff on other people. If that man hates, if he's dealing with self-hatred, let him the fuck deal with it. I don't give a shit.
And just keep shaking your ass to the music.
I mean, like,
that's like, who just said all that shit about Michael B. Jordan only dating white girls? Oh, dang it.
I mean, I did hear that. But if he does,
not my business.
I'm not trying to date Michael B. Jordan, so I don't care. But my thing is, again, people can have preferences, and if your preferences are rooted in self-hatred, bitch, that's your cross you got to bear. That ain't got shit to do with me. Now, the minute you start treating me different, if I'm in the same vicinity as you, then we can have a conversation. But other than that, if you want to hate black women, guess what? There's more black women then for men who actually like black women to go around. So I don't give a fuck if he hates black women.
Dominique the Diva.
Stay the fuck away from people. Dominique the Diva? Who's that?
I don't know. That's who said all these things. Said,
allegedly.
What the heck? Hold on.
So what are you saying, that Michael B. Jordan dated Lori Harvey? What we know that
she said, any black man that dates white women is corny to me. I guess that PR relationship with Lori helped y'all forget, but I didn't.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Damn.
Wow. That sounds personal.
And said she wasn't surprised that he would go to such great lengths, because she always got the impression when in his presence that Michael B. Jordan is a nice, corny guy. Oh, is this in response to...
Oh, the NAACP thing with L'Oreal? Yeah. Well, he said that L'Oreal called him corny, but it wasn't L'Oreal who said it. She said that they used to go to high school and that they used to pick at him because his name was Michael Jordan. And they were like, oh, your name's Michael Jordan, which is understandable.
She said, let's see how y'all act when he brings his next white girlfriend with him on the red carpet. Toodles. And so what if he does?
I don't care. I think because, again, my family is a huge melting pot. We got white, Asian, Hispanic. I mean, my grandmother's, her dad was white. So my great-grandfather was white. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one fucking you. So I don't give a shit. If you want to be a self-hating ass bitch, we don't give a fuck. Hey.
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Hey, but yeah, just leave Chris Brown alone. Leave
I never thought I would hear you say that.
I'm just saying, leave him and his anti-blackness and his self-hate and his clubs and his light-skinned women. Leave him the fuck alone and just let the boy make music and move on. God damn. I'm not a Chris Brown stan, but I do like his music.
I forgot that he was in Think Like a Man. Do you remember him in that movie? He is.
Making Good. Didn't he sleep with? He was like 5 minutes.
I know. He's in every movie he's in. He's only in for 5 fucking minutes.
Except for this Christmas.
This Christmas he did have a little. But he keeps calling her the wrong name. It's so funny, and I just forgot he was in it.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's really weird. But what were you telling about? A Florida pregnant woman?
There's a woman in Florida whose name I don't know, but I can pull up.
We don't care about her name.
But basically, she is. What is it called when they arrest you? And
she's in prison.
She's in prison. She is not convicted yet. She's
detained?
awaiting trial.
Okay.
Bam, for a murder.
Oh, who did she kill? Shit.
But she's 8 months pregnant, so her lawyer is
How you kill somebody 8
trying
months
to
pregnant?
appeal and get her not off on bail, but like get her sent home on bail until the trial, saying that fetus has rights and they are wrongfully imprisoning an innocent person. Which, I mean, if you're going to give these fetuses all these rights, then you're going to have to give the fetuses the rights.
I agree. And I kind of hope, okay, I don't hope she gets away with murder, but I hope they let her out so she can have the baby. They're going to take the baby and then put her ass back in jail. Since y'all want to make dumbass laws and protect fetuses like that, go right ahead.
Play dumbass games.
Win dumbass prizes.
That's what we say
Absolutely.
here on this podcast. But I was like, what a good one.
That's like the same lady in Texas who did the when they outlawed abortion here in Texas, and she was like, well, I'm in the HOV lane, so it's technically two of us. And she got a ticket for riding the HOV lane. If the fetus is a person, they're a person.
Yep.
So, you know. What were you talking about, Jonathan Majors? We kind of should have piggybacked off Chris Brown and all them with that bullshit. Anyway.
Who's Jonathan Majors?
Jonathan Majors with the Vogue thing that he did,
or
the
Atticus. Cover. I forget his real name.
I'm sorry, y'all. I won't be able to edit out all this coughing because I never know when she's going to do it. So,
okay. Jonathan Majors, who's having a huge year. He's the new, I was going to say antithesis. What's the person that's not the,
Nemesis?
The words are fucking hard today. When you're not the antagonist in the new Creed movie.
Yes.
And he is in Ant-Man.
Yes, he is. He's the villain in Ant-Man.
Yeah, he's in some big movies. He's in our favorite show, Lovecraft Country.
Absolutely.
And he was just on the cover of Ebony magazine, and he looks good. It was like a very Valentine-centric pink, red hearts. He's got a pink do-rag on. It's very much giving Cameron. The pictures are beautiful. Black hyper-masculine Twitter is upset.
Oh,
God forbid someone wear pink.
The gay agenda.
Yeah, it's just, how could he and da-da-da-da-da, and this is the gay agenda, and they're trying to make everyone seem girly and sissy, and people are upset.
I saw the cover, and I just thought it was like a sexy Valentine's Day cover. I didn't think they were trying to turn the man gay or no shit like that.
It was just pink monochromatic, shoot. So everything was, I don't know.
I think people forget to, maybe because it's this newer generation. If you ever look at like pictures of like the Isley Brothers and like the Gap Band and Earth, Wind and Fire, James Brown, like in the 70s and in the 80s, these men, okay, wore tighter pants than women. And all you see is their fucking bulge, okay? Not only that, they had shirts that literally stopped the deep V of their chest.
Love that.
They were wearing perms and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm just like, Prince walked around with buttless pants.
Well, we love an assless chap.
I don't think anybody ever questioned Prince's sexuality.
It's just because this man is he's portrayed these hyper masculine characters, and y'all got all in your feelings, and you want to look like him and be like him, and now he's all in pink, and you guys feel like you're gay.
I will continue to say this: homosexuality is not contagious. You cannot hang out with a gay person and just the gayness jumped on me.
Also, color is genderless, so it doesn't fucking matter what color he's wearing, and colors don't mean anything.
Okay, do you still believe that girls can wear blue when they're little babies?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What do you mean girls can wear blue when they're little babies?
When people have newborns and they put them in, pink, you're like, oh, that's a girl. You automatically, so they're like, no, it's a boy. And I'm like, well, why the fuck did you put them in pink? That's stupid. Okay. But only for babies, though, not for grown people. Well,
yeah.
You're confusing me.
As we all know, that rule only applies to the children.
Exactly.
Well, no, that's why you put bows on girls, so you could know that it's a girl. Or you should just get them a shirt that says, I'm a girl.
That's very true.
Or I guess now the people are going to be like, stop gendering your child.
Some babies look genderless. You're just like, what the fuck is this? Is this a boy or a girl?
Look at your baby. That's why yellow, gray, safest bets.
Green too. No, green is kind of yeah.
My
don't put a boy in purple.
Only going to wear black.
Yeah. I mean, black is my favorite color, but it's fine. But yeah, I didn't think that was super feminine. I didn't think that they were trying to emasculate him in any way. I just felt like it wasn't like he was walking around
in heels and a skirt.
Right, with nail polish on his fingers. I think more men are doing nail. Would you date a man that wears nail polish?
Sure, why not? At this point, The bar is on the floor. As long as he,
as long as he can breathe.
As long as he pays my mortgage, I can really give a shit.
Honestly, that's crazy.
Why? Yeah. You wouldn't date someone with nail polish? Well, that's a young thing. I feel like it's a young person thing.
Yeah,
like you would be dating a 15-year-old.
Yeah, or like polish. A 20-year-old now.
20, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you got as a man, I think grooming and getting your feet done, I think you should be doing that.
Like if you came to me and you're like, hey, I want you to meet this guy. I'm dating him. He's my age and he wears nail polish. I'd be like, that's fucking weird.
I'd be like, I think
there's a cutoff.
A part of the alphabet mafia. I would literally think you're part of the alphabet
like there's
mafia.
Definitely a cutoff.
Yeah. But there are some men who wear nail polish because their daughters play dress up with them and then they paint their nails and stuff like that. So that's understandable.
Yeah.
But if you're literally going to the salon and your skin is not covered with stuff with nail polish, I would think you're part of the alphabet mafia.
Also, the guys who do it, like their whole nail isn't painted. It just looks like a shitty paint job.
Yeah. I
don't know what that aesthetic is.
I don't think that automatically makes you gay, but just for me and my preference, I would prefer you not to have colored nail polish. And if you have clear, I'm cool with that.
All the young kids now are doing like soft boy, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, no.
Maybe when the kids in high school now are like like whoever's going to be famous singing whatever, it'll revert back to like that 70s look of more femme men.
Yeah, because that's literally what a lot of them wore. I mean,
because all the BTS guys are kind of femme.
Yeah, but they're kind of like skater boy femme.
Yeah,
not like the Isley brothers.
Not like Prince.
Prince, yeah, not like Prince femme. But yeah, I mean,
interesting.
People love to talk about this gay agenda. It's so weird. And most of them are gay. Who's even saying it? Y'all out here trying to make everybody dig in the booty. Yeah, because you probably want to dig in your ass. Like, that's probably why. Like, just go get it and call it a day.
It's not weird now. Everyone's doing it.
It's not weird. It wasn't weird back then. I think people should mind their business. Who you choose to fuck is who you choose to fuck and love. Like, let it go.
As long as they're not kids, animals, or giving it without consent, I think you just gotta let your freak flag fly.
Exactly.
Would you go to...
No, I would not fuck an animal.
Damn. All right. Well, there you go. Kind of turns out.
No, I'm kidding.
No. Would you go to one of those hedonistic like resorts?
What is
like
that?
Like the nudie resorts?
No. Absolutely not.
I would either.
Would you go to a nude beach?
I may go to a nude beach, but there's like that.
You would walk around nude?
Oh, I don't know if I'd walk around nude.
you have to.
I would watch people not walk around nude. I would go topless before I would go like nude.
You would go
That would be a perfect tan.
That's that white side coming out of you.
But yeah, you know that there's like those.
Ma'am, I wear a triple D. I can't go topless. These are real grown people boobs right here. As soon as that bra come off, they gonna spread to the side and go down.
Yeah,
no, I got real boobs. No, I can't do that.
My training bra tits will just.
I mean, I'll wear a good time. I wouldn't even wear a see-through bra.
You can wear you can wear your little pasty, your tassels.
Down here. No, I got real grown up boobs.
No, I'm sorry, no. I don't know what that's like.
These things are heavy. That's why I got back problems now. No, ma'am.
I know. I want to boob.
Wow. So you would go to a nude beach?
Yeah, I'll try anything once.
Don't say that. You keep saying that. That's dangerous. That's a slippery slope. You do anything once?
Come on.
So you'll kill somebody once.
How do you know you don't like it?
I could just see your True Hollywood story. They're going to be like, Monica, did you see the signs? I did. And I tried to warn y'all and y'all let her go.
But it's an True Hollywood story.
Megan's
that
fault.
means I made it.
It's going to be Megan's fault because she didn't plan out.
Megan always says, you keep me, or she goes, I'll keep you safe. You keep me wild.
I cannot.
Like some fucking tacky ass Pinterest tattoos. So yeah, I keep her wild.
Jesus. Well, I'll tell you what else is wild. Speaking of clothes and boobs and whatnot, I saw online earlier, I think it was not the talk. What is it? CBS in the morning. Somebody in the morning. Good Morning America. Who the fuck cares? Anyway,
in the morning.
With Al Roker. I think it's Good Morning America.
Al Roker still rokes?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think he just came back.
How old is he?
Al Roker, I think, is probably like in his 70s,
right?
He's gotta be.
Damn.
60s or 70s. No, he might be in his 60s.
That man is a caricature of himself. 68.
He's 68, yeah. He just lost a shit ton of weight.
I was just going to say, he looks like he's on Ozempic.
No, but he lost a bunch of weight like years ago.
He's lost a lot of weight. He looks a lot younger.
Yeah.
But isn't it weird how... I'll say this.
Losing weight makes you look young.
If you're white, losing weight makes you look old.
True.
But if you're black losing weight, but you look way younger.
Absolutely, I agree.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It would piss me the fuck off to lose like 50 pounds and look like 20 years older.
Well, you're phenotypically black, so I think you're safe. Yeah.
Anyway, what's up?
But yeah, so they were discussing about how many times you wear like your clothes before you wash them. And people were just like, "Oh, I wash my clothes every single day." I'm like,
"No, you don't. You're a fucking liar."
Yeah,
I
mean, so like jeans, I think are the only things that are like appropriate to not wash every time you wear them, depending on where you're doing what you're doing.
Jeans, some of my sweaters and dresses, I don't wash every time I wear them.
No, me neither.
But we also healthcare, we're in fucking scrubs and it's disgusting. I wash that shit every time I wear it.
Oh yeah, you have to. Who's like re-wearing scrubs?
There has to be people that rewear scrubs. You don't think there's anyone that does?
That's disgusting if you do.
I don't. My God. But I know y'all nasty asses are out there rewearing your scrubs.
If you rewear your scrubs without washing them, you are a fucking disgusting person. That is disgusting. I remember when I was on clinicals for PT school, and at this one particular facility, I think it was a Health South before they became Encompass, we had to wear, I think it was green, like a hunter green color. Mm-hmm. And yeah, because it was like green like this. That's hunter green, right? It was the darker green.
Kelly
anyway.
Green. Oh, hunter green.
Yeah. And so we had to wear that. And so I couldn't find like 5 different outfits. Plus I was like a broke, grad student. Mm-hmm. So I legit would wash those uniforms every 3 days. Cause I'm like, I never, you get stuff on you every day. Ew.
The amount of times I walk out of a room and another therapist is like, hey, you have someone left on your shirt.
Exactly.
Like, is it toothpaste? Is it skin? Is it, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That's disgusting. What about bras? Do you like wash your bra every time?
Sports bras, anything without a wire, I'll wash regular, like one and done.
Yeah.
But if it has a wire, that shit's not getting washed for like, until I'm like, damn, this shit needs to be washed. Till I smell it, and I'm like, oh, this shit probably needs to be washed.
No. Bras I have to wash every single. But I'm very OCD though too. Like I don't use the same washcloth more than once.
Oh well, I don't. I use a loofah. That's why.
Oh,
I want to get one of those African net sponges.
Yeah.
Really into
even
African
like the little exfoliating gloves. Like I'll buy like a shit ton of them, but I can't not use them more than once. Once I wash with them, it goes in the trash.
Oh, that's super wasteful.
Are you supposed to reuse those?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll use one glove for like 2 weeks, and then I'll use the other one.
2 weeks?
Well, I don't use it every time I shower.
Oh. You don't exfoliate every time?
No, because I have a loofah.
Oh.
I only do that when I was like nitty gritty.
See, I can't use the same washcloth twice. Like
no,
once I use it, it's gone.
Done. Unless I'm at a hotel.
And I only use white washcloths for my face, and then my towel not trash.
How many times do you use your towel before you wash it?
I only use it every 3 days, and then I toss it.
You use the same towel for 3 days, and I'm about the same.
Unless if I'm going to when I go to the gym, because I'm taking like 2 and 3 showers a day, or when it's like that time of the month, then it'll be every single day I'm changing towels.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of time of the month.
Oh Jesus!
Did you hear Spain just approved menstrual leave? You can use your PTO.
I'm moving to Spain.
In Spain, you can use your PTO for starts at 3, goes up to 5 days out of the month.
Are you serious?
Yeah, as you fucking should.
How do we move to Spain?
You get on a plane, you apply for a visa.
Do we have to go take like another board exam for physical and occupational therapy?
Well, first of all, you have to speak Spanish, I would think.
Oh, my Spanish is horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Does it pay me, Dolor?
Dolor? You stupid. What did you use? I used to say mareado, right?
You're like,
I was like, sientes mareado? And she was like, pain is dolor. What are you saying? I'm like, I'm not saying that. Oh my God.
I definitely need Rosetta Stone. All I'm saying is
yeah, but that's awesome. I wish we could do that here. We don't have paternity leave like we should.
You don't even have abortion rights here. They're definitely not going to give menstrual leave. Like, what the fuck is that? They'll tell you to get a hysterectomy and call it a fucking day. Well, no, they won't even cover a hysterectomy.
They're like, yeah, you got to keep that in case some man wants to own you and put a baby in you.
Exactly. That is because some people honestly have very debilitating menstrual cycles where they are literally like throwing up their guts, have crazy headaches. Like, I mean, blinding headaches. I used
to faint.
Really?
Literally, legs locked out, down.
That's dangerous.
It was bad. I used to wear fucking acrylics in high school, like French nails, and they would always break because I would pass out if I was on my period.
That's horrible.
My nails would break. I looked like...
How many concussions did you get?
I don't know. My head's probably fucked up.
I definitely think so.
I need a CT. I
looked like school.
Ghostly white all the time. I had horrible pica. I would only eat ice and eat white rice with soy sauce. That's all I wanted to eat.
You know when my iron was really low? This is going to sound really weird, and please don't judge me because I don't feel like this now. When my iron was really low, for some reason, I bought... I don't know that I want to sell this. Fuck!
I'm interested.
Anyway, I purchased gym chalk, right? Because like, you see like the little chalk breaking videos on like TikTok and stuff, and they're just so soothing. So I went on Amazon and bought some gym chalk, and I just started breaking it apart, but I wanted to like fucking bite it so bad.
That's pica, you weirdo. And you didn't know your iron was low?
I mean, I knew it was low, but I was just like, meh.
The second I start craving ice, I'm like, oh, bitch, you got some issues.
See, I was never craving ice. I wanted to bite into like chalk, like something just like really like crunchy like that, but not like a chip, but
mine
specifically
was
gym chalk.
Rice with soy sauce, plain white rice, and ice.
Interesting.
That's so weird that happens, right?
I know. Our bodies are really weird.
The body is a mysterious thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what else is being mysterious. Elon Musk.
That man.
Because he's been having a shitty year. And I think this is a perfect example of when you fuck around, you find out. And learn how to keep your mouth shut. So aside from losing billions from buying Twitter, now he's asking his engineers to push forth his tweets into the algorithm so he can get more engagement. But not only that, they've literally recalled over 360,000 Teslas because of the self-driving beta issues and shit.
He just gives unpopular boy with narcissistic personality disorder who now has a lot of money and wants to make everyone think he's the quarterback of the high school football team.
Absolutely.
So I ask everyone who has a Tesla if they like it, and everyone tells me they like it, but I hear so many bad things about Tesla.
I do too. I think it's probably a good car to have when it's working correctly, but if like you get a crash or something, or you have to take it in for a repair, that's like the death of it.
My thing is the charging. I don't even charge my phone. That I can't. How am I going to charge a car? I think you would remember to charge your car. You'd think. I can't tell you how many times I went to work today or like this week and my car was flashing. No gas, no gas, no gas. And then I would put like $3 of gas in it just because I didn't have time just to get me where I needed to go.
Okay, you're going to have time on the side of the goddamn road. Out of gas.
So I'm like, I just don't know if I can be responsible enough to charge a car.
I mean, I would because I don't go nowhere. So it'll be fully charged all the time.
But then I wonder how much that drains your, like how much you'd pay in.
I don't think it's that much.
Power bill.
No, I don't think it's that.
To charge a whole car?
No, because it's just like having a, they use the, what's this the thing? It's like a dryer, the dryer outlet. So it's just like if you're drying your clothes and stuff. And then if you do supercharge, it only takes like 30 minutes to charge a car like 80%.
Well, why don't you get a Tesla and we'll kind of figure it out?
I mean, I don't want a Tesla. I do want a Jaguar F-Pace. Absolutely.
So I test drove one of those.
But I also want a Rivian too. Because now they have like a suburban, like a Tahoe shaped Rivian.
Those are really pretty.
I want that. I want a Rivian.
Okay.
Yeah. But my next car will be an electric car.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I'm still going to keep my gas car though. Because I want one of each.
Just in case some shit pops off.
Yeah, I was this close to buying a Chevy Bolt, but it was just too small. Or Chevy Volt, rather, because the Bolts weren't out yet. But yeah.
Okay. We talked about that.
Yeah, definitely. Also, too, last thing we want to talk about before we get out of here and before we talk about what we're watching. I saw this kind of battle back and forth between two great rappers from the South, specifically Lil Boosie, who's from Louisiana, and T.I.
T.I.
Oh, B-O-O-S-I-E. White man, between him and T.I. and I guess they were supposed to do some kind of joint album together or whatever, which I thought would have been really weird. I don't know that I can hear T.I. and Boosie together.
It's two different sounds.
It is. It really is. Like Atlanta and Louisiana are just too different. They're both amazing.
Makes me want to go like this, and Lucy makes me want to go like this. You know?
Okay.
So I just don't. It's not.
Interesting.
That's all I gotta say about that.
They're both the South, but it's definitely a different sound. But it's South with an F. But apparently they were supposed to be doing a joint album, and allegedly because T.I. allegedly snitched on one of his friends or whatever in some court proceedings and stuff, and he spoke about it years ago. Boosie was just like, hey, I can't do it because I can't be with snitches and all that kind of stuff. I just don't understand snitching culture. Like, if you commit a crime in front of me, I am going to
every
tell.
Every man for himself.
I will tell on my mama, and I love her to death. I love her to life, okay? But I will still tell, yes, officers, she did it.
See, Snitching makes me nervous, almost as nervous as telling the truth, because I just don't know how it'll affect.
Why is it called snitching? Why is it not just called telling the truth?
You know what? Because there's a difference.
What's the difference?
Because the truth is something...
No, I really want to hear this. What's the difference between telling the truth and snitching?
Because the truth is told at no gain, no loss. Like it's just a truth. A snitch is for a gain, for something. Like, I'm only telling you this because it's going to save my ass or it's going to get me this.
But that's the truth as well.
No. But here's the thing. It's like, it's different. The truth is just a neutral statement of fact.
Alyssa killed a rabbit.
Okay.
Right.
And you would that's just a thing that you know, and if it came out, whatever. Mm-hmm. A snitch is, hey, I know you knew who killed the rabbit. And if you tell me, then I'll give you this, and that.
But you killed the rabbit, therefore it's the truth.
But here's the thing. If the truth comes after the reward, it's a snitch. If the truth comes before the implication, it's just the truth.
As long as we get to the truth, does it really matter how you get to it?
No, it's very different.
Well, just know, if you commit a crime in front of me, I'm telling on your ass.
Okay, but if you well, at least get something out of it. Actually, no. I hope you get nothing out of it for telling on me.
My freedom is what I will get.
And that's why I tell so many white lies to so many people, so no one ever believes what the fuck I'm saying. That way, if I'm ever in the court of law or being incriminated or something,
you just told your plan.
Damn it. Was that the plan or was that another lie? You'll never know.
Good comeback, but I'll bump. No, I always hate when people talk about snitching, because I'm just like, if, Man killed Jamal, right? People are like, no, don't say nothing. Free my boy Boosie, free whoever. No, your homeboy just killed 30 people. Like, no, you need to tell. But then as soon as somebody comes and kills your friend, then you just like, man, if somebody saw something, say something. Well, no. I think
if someone pulls you off the street and asks you something, that's the truth. But if someone's like, I know you're involved, but I will not get you involved if you tell me about this other person.
I'll tell you everything you want to know.
That's a snitch. That's the snitch.
I guess I'm a snitchery. I guess I'm a snitch because I'm telling you.
You're giving snitch energy.
Oh,
for
absolutely.
Sure.
I'm not going. I worked in a prison. I am not going to jail for you people.
I forget you have that background information. Because every day, literally before this podcast started, I was like, I could go to federal prison. They call it Camp Prison here in Texas and Bryan. I was like, I could do it. The women's federal prison, I could do it.
And I worked in a jail, not in a prison. There is a difference. So if I couldn't handle being in a jail, no, I'm telling. I've seen the food there.
That's it for you. My thing would be the beds. I don't think I could do the beds. I got a bad back. I got a bad back.
First of all, I'm not joining no gang. I'm not going to be your girlfriend. I'm not doing all of that. That's too much. Being in jail is a lot of work.
One of my patients
too much networking
told me that because I'm mixed, if I was in jail, I'd either have to, the Mexicans would want me to join with them, but I would have to join the black gang, and then I would have to fight my way out of everything to get them off my back. And I was like, it just sounds like too much.
It's too much work.
It just sounds like a lot. Like, I believe what he's telling me, and I'm not willing to put forth that.
No, I'm not going to jail for nobody.
This is the same girl who said if we were ever in an apocalyptic situation, just like, if it's not meant, like, I'm not doing it.
See, I'll fight my way out of an apocalyptic situation, but not out of jail. No.
My thing is always like toilet paper.
Sanitary napkins. Like, come on. You don't have anything in jail.
Showers?
Don't get me started on showers. I went to an HBCU. And I don't know if you've ever been to an HBCU,
I'm not.
But them showers are like jail. That's all I'm saying. In the old dorms. I know they've renovated a lot of shit, but at FAMU, them damn dorms look like a fucking jail. It was disgusting. That's all I'm saying.
Prison is very much giving one ply, and I'm not a one ply girl.
I'm very bougie with my... I don't care if it claws up the septic tank. I need my ass to be nice and smooth and clean. So.
I need like a cushion between my hand and my asshole.
What kind of soap do they give in jail?
A bar of
No,
it?
I only use body wash. I cannot do it. No.
And like I
use expensive body wash.
Yeah. It's just not new.
My body wash cost me $13. Okay, so no. If we're not having that in prison, no, I'm telling. On everybody.
All right, just don't get yourself in that situation.
No, you don't have to worry about me. I'm recording everything you do. Oh, she lied. Officer, this is the play.
And she's going to get right into her comfy bed at night as I'm rotting in jail.
And then I will come back on this podcast. Y'all want to know the details? I'll tell you the details before the trial come out.
If she did it.
Right. I will tell on everything.
Well, now we know that about you.
Absolutely. I'm snitching. Anything else we need to talk about before we go into what we're watching?
I would just like everyone to know that I re-listened to Lil Wayne's The Carter 3 over the weekend.
Okay.
On my way to Dallas. I had no business listening to that in
As
8th grade.
Oh, yeah, no.
What the fuck? Pussy Monster? Are you kidding me? Lollipop? Y'all. I was 12 years old.
And we were just licking like
I was like, this is my favorite song. Song of the fucking summer, 2008. Bitch.
There was a lot of music we had no business listening to.
I used to always, when I was little, I must have been like little. I just remember always singing that, baby, when we're grinding, I get so excited. And my mom would be like, stop.
Oh my God.
Driving, I can't fight it. My mom would be like, stop singing that song. And I'm like, no,
it's a
I
great
like
song.
it. That and do you remember the old Herbal Essences commercials where they'd be in the shower and they'd be like, yes,
Ooh,
yes, yeah. I'd always do that. And she's like, stop saying that. And I was like, why?
No, I used to listen to, because I was in the band, like my parents forbade us from listening to secular music. The only secular music that we listened to growing up was we had an MC Hammer cassette tape. I don't even know who gave us this fucking tape, but we had it anyway. This is in the 80s.
What a classic.
What a classic. And we were like, I knew all the words, so can't touch this. But
Ma.
that's all we knew. So we couldn't even listen to any kind of secular music. So I remember when I was in the band and our band directors started introducing us to more old school music, like the Gap Band and the Isley Brothers and, Earth, Wind and Fire and stuff like that. And I remember I used to listen to Betty Wright. You have no business listening to Betty Wright as a teenager. The shit she talks about, I'm just listening to it now, I'm just like, why was I even talking? Why was I even singing that?
And you were just
said you'll be gentle with me, but I hope you will. Why was I singing that at 12 years old? There's no reason for that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Even one of my dance recitals when I was 4 or 5 was to Barbie Girl.
I'm a Barbie Girl?
Yeah, that song ain't for the little kids.
No, it's not.
We have all these little girls dancing around a Barbie Girl. Hell no.
Yeah, no.
You can
it's
brush
funny.
my hair and dress me everywhere.
But when you listen to that stuff now, you're just like, this shit is toxic.
Oh, yeah. Fantasy? Oh, no, not Fantasy. Heartbreaker by Mariah Carey was my favorite song when I was little in 3rd grade. That was the most toxic song.
Yeah. I listened to some Brandy stuff and I listened to some stuff from Monica and Aaliyah, and I'm just like, what this is toxic as fuck. I'm not doing this shit.
I will say.
Even Tony Braxton's I Can't Breathe without, bitch, if I'm in love with you like that where I can't breathe, fuck you. I don't want to be in love like that.
But if you put it to a good beat, I will dance to it.
Absolutely.
Sing along. A little bop.
Absolutely. But we need to pay more attention to the lyrics that we're listening to.
Yeah.
Now, do I listen to Kevin Gates? Yes, I do. Does he talk about a lot of crazy stuff?
Really?
Absolutely. Listen, that's all I'm saying. I love Kevin Gates and I will not stop listening. So
here's the thing. I also love Kevin Gates. If I saw him IRL, I would turn and walk the other way.
Oh no, I wouldn't speak to him at all.
He scares the shit out of me.
He doesn't scare me. I just don't think he's rapped really tight. Cause some of the stuff, even some of the song, I'm digging a booty, and I'll be like, calm down, Kevin, calm down.
He is he is just
weird.
There's no telling what will set that man off.
He has a spectrum, and you never know where the fuck he is.
I would turn right the fuck around.
But I love his music.
Yeah.
I absolutely love his music. As crazy as it is, it just sounds great in my truck. That's all I'm saying. What have you been watching?
Listen, the way my schedule's been working, I haven't been watching much. I started the Murdoch murders
I did
documentary
see
on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember when all that happened, and I was like, "What the hell?"
What year did that happen?
Recently,
oh really?
Either last year.
I've never even heard about that story.
But that white man always looked guilty, so I was just really wondering.
So was he found guilty?
Or
did he get off?
I think he was actually found guilty
because he killed his wife and son.
Let's see.
See if they would have snitched.
Here's my question: why do all these news outlets you have to pay to access everything now?
Because it's a capitalistic system and society.
He just tell me that man's not guilty.
The way he puts his glasses. First of all, he's in a cloth mask that's covered. Like, you can see his nose print. He definitely has killed them.
This is, I mean...
Most white men are serial killers anyway. I'm kidding. I'm serious.
You're going to cut this out so it doesn't matter.
Possibly.
Yeah, like, I think 2021 is when they were murdered. He maintained his innocence in the killing of his wife. My thing is, this man was a lawyer.
He knows how to get away with murder.
But no, he doesn't, because all of it was stupid. Like, it just, like, it wasn't giving person who knows the law.
How did he kill them? Like,
I think gunshot? Shot them.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's not helpful.
Yeah.
It's not helpful at all.
They were found dead, shot in the house by the dog's kennels.
Okay. And he just claimed, I came home. And it's probably with his gun.
Yeah, and he had been at home earlier with the wife and the son, and that he went to go see his mom that day, and then he returned home and found the bodies.
Yeah, you're guilty. That's not even...
Like, come on. I'm just saying. And this, give me something to work with.
At least OJ had the glove. I mean, damn.
That's why I was like, I have to watch this because, I think there was more there were more deaths that coincided with this, and they were like, these people are just rotted. But also, like, surely you're not this stupid. Like, there's got to be something I'm missing.
Yeah, no. I think it's much more difficult to get away with murder right now.
There's something to me, and he made the 911 call too. You know, my wife. There's something so eerie,
sinister
about those freaking 911 calls when you know that they have, like,
when you know you've killed a person.
Yeah. And it just, oh man,
that's how you know you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
definitely. Well,
yeah. What have you been watching?
So again, y'all, the Miss Pat show is back on BET Plus season 3. First of all, the Miss Pat show is amazing, okay? And this 3rd season is the funniest by far. It reminds me of like how we used to rush home back in the day in the 90s to make sure that we saw Living Single when it first came on, and Martin, and all, like, My Wife and Kids. Like, the comedy in that whole entire sitcom is just
like really
fucking
found
hilarious.
Her footing.
Absolutely. Like, her acting is better. Like, I mean, just the storylines are amazing. Are better. They've always had good hair and makeup. Usually season 3 is like when hair and makeup. No, they've always had really good hair and makeup from the very beginning. Good. Her daughter actually does her makeup on the show.
Oh, wow.
And then her friend who's been doing her hair for years actually does her hair on the show as well too. Nice. But the laces are laid, and it's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. And then I also watched The Equalizer is back on now. They came back from their winter break. So I've been watching that and catching up on that with the Queen. And then Meredith Grey,
she's
Ellen Pompeo.
Here.
She's officially left Grey's Anatomy, and I am sad about it because I've been watching Grey's Anatomy from the very beginning.
Dude, there's no way you're keeping up with Grey's right now.
No, I haven't watched the last 2 seasons. I've watched bits and pieces of it just because, like, it comes on Thursdays, and I used to like religiously watch it, but I haven't really been watching TV like that. So,
dude, my thing is, after they started heavily relying on COVID as like content, plot points, I was like, I already get this all day. I don't
exactly. Yeah, that was when, to me, it just kind of not fell apart for me, but I don't want to relive what I live 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm here to
dissociate and escape. I don't need a constant reminder.
Yeah, I don't want you to keep up with the times of what we're doing. Do that like 3 seasons down the road. Yeah. But I've also watched this one new movie called The Strays on Netflix. Y'all, this movie, it's supposed to be like not horror, but like suspense or whatever. But it's by Jordan Peele, so you already know what kind of shit Jordan Peele be on. But I think he executively produced it. I don't think he directed it, but I can't remember. Anyway, it's on Netflix, and the premise is basically this light-skinned black woman who could pass for white. She is running from her past. Her past is basically catching up to her. She's now married to this white guy, biracial kids and stuff. But these 2 black people come back into her life, and it goes on the wilds of them kind of, making contact and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good movie on Netflix, and a lot of twists and turns.
Oh, she's trying to be white?
She's immersed herself in this white world.
Backwards Dolezalling.
Yes, absolutely.
Got it.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Rachel Dolezal?
Who
don't
knows?
care.
Yeah,
actually,
not in
care.
Black History Month. No, we don't
We're
care.
not going to talk. Maybe in March.
Not even in March.
Probably not.
She should just go to hell and disappear. Just saying.
Heard it here first.
Yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've been watching. I've been watching reruns of the Miss Pat show. I binged it all in one day. Like, it came out on Thursday, but on Wednesday night at midnight or at 11 p.m. because we're on Central Standard Time. It came out 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, I literally stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning and watched all 9 episodes. Because it was fucking hilarious.
You know what I did start watching?
What?
Was that golf show on Netflix, Full Swing? Is it called Full Swing?
What is that?
It's like, Drive to Survive, the Formula One show?
Yeah.
It's like that, but golf. And it is just these golf boys.
Golf is so boring.
Yeah. I was varsity golf team. Did you know that? High school.
You were on the golf team in high school?
That's how I dislocated my shoulder.
How do you dislocate your shoulder from playing golf?
Well, that's a story for another time, but...
Because I don't think that happens usually. Usually it's your meniscus that,
It doesn't. I'm special.
Were you drunk?
I was in high school.
Again, were you drunk?
Fortunately, I was sober at that time.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll definitely have to hear about that.
Yeah, the golf show is it's interesting. All those little documentaries, they do a very good job of like, okay, yeah, here's the actual sports, but here's the drama. And that's what I'm there for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Was this like a unisex team or all girls team, all boys team?
That I was on?
Yeah.
I was on the girls golf team.
Okay. Just didn't know if you had enough players.
For the girls, yeah.
But you went to a private Catholic school, though.
Oh, this was in I went to public school in high school.
Oh, when did you go to Catholic school?
Preschool to 8th grade.
Oh, okay. And then you got wild. That's why.
And I got bucked.
Because you were hanging around
with the public school kids.
Your Hispanic and black friends.
Yeah.
Or Hispanic and black friend. Singular, not plural. Anyway, anything else we need to talk about before we get out of here?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of The Face Off with Fleming and Fowler. We appreciate you guys for listening in, tuning in. Remember to celebrate Black History Month all year long. Because we are black and beautiful. Black and beautiful. Black and beautiful. Black and beautiful. Okay. I wasn't making it that fast. I was black and beautiful. Like, lean with it. Rock with it,
Okay.
Anyway, y'all have an amazing week on purpose. Y'all remember to spread love.
Spread light.
And don't forget
to laugh your face off.
Hey, did you guys enjoy this episode? If so, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, including
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at The Face Off Pod. New episodes are released every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.